Hello and welcome everyone. How are you today? Well, today we're going to try to tap March 20th, huh? We got some things going on that date with the sun entering Aries, right? The consort of Venus and Aries fire. Venus, feminine, receptive, obviously, and we have the super full moon going into the sign of Libra. And my Libra is my rising sign, but Libra does speak of that justice, the balance of the scales, balance of your life, harmonizing, love, relationships. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in this reading. And as I've been sharing, I also now keep this little Venus card on my table because the energies of Empress Venus, which I have with the Lima deck here. This is the High Priestess. These are the High Priestess of Sierra Machete's Gateway to the Divine Tarot. This is the High Priestess of the Witch's Tarot, and this is the High Priestess of the Lima deck. And that the Lima deck is also highlighted by Empress Venus. Okay, so we're going to see what happens today. Yet I keep this little card because for 2 years the energies, the vibrations of Venus has been coming through. And also I want to make this video because planet Uranus has is in the sign now of Taurus. And Taurus also ruled by Venus. And Taurus, that combination will be existing for 7 years to come. Okay. And so we want to make sure this all happens. But I'm not going to read the whole card again, but I've read it already. But I'm just going to read the opening situation here. Venus is the Roman goddess of grace and love, called Aphrodite by the Greeks. She evolved from an early Italian nature goddess, a bringer of spring blooms and vines, a goddess of growth and the beauty of nature. And on the 20th is also in the northern hemisphere, we're going into the vernal equinox, the spring equinox. So a lot of energies. That's why I'm trying to make this video at least a week ahead. And then I have to add that on Sunday, I delivered my Angels Bring Loving Miracles video because I've been so, I haven't had like a time to just deliver something since I was ill. I've now had to do other things, but I'm back on track. I'm feeling good. But Goddess of Awakening came through when we've never received this card, right? This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So I just have to read this to you because this is Venus right here. And this is by Tony Carmine Salerno. And this goddess of this angels, gods, and goddesses, so that he reflects and sublimes with many of this beauty. But the Goddess of Awakening came through. And I'd never seen the card before. Okay, and here we have to read it because we're highlighting Venus energy for this Libra super moon coming with the vernal equinox. I mean, it's cosmic. It's all cosmic in nature. Nothing man-made here, okay? This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Regardless of whether you are male or female, your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. So you can see the star right here in the painting by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, he's a fabulous imagery painter. But you can see here we have a female, obviously, meditating and engrossed with the beauty of the star of Venus. Okay, but this is for all people. Okay, all souls. So regardless of whether you're a male or female, your feminine creative spirit is being nourished and awakened by the star of Venus. Venus, the goddess of love, is activating your sensuous nature. Romance is in the air. So surround yourself with flowers and crystals. Wear your favorite perfume or essential oil and allow your inner charms to surface. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, fun, and creativity. A new romance is about to blossom, or an existing relationship is about to enter a period of renewed magic excitement, and enchantment. Either way, this period of renewed romance will eventually lead you to explore a new creative venture with your partner. Enjoy! Exclamation mark. Okay? So I just felt, and the energies and vibrations was so wonderful with that reading. I'll put her by the Lima Empress Venus right there. That I had to bring it forward. It just happened on Sunday. And for years, 2 years at minimum. Now I've, we've always had Empress Venus coming through, but it's consistent. So let's see what happens today. But I can tell you, Venus never came through on my Angels Bring Loving Miracles videos, and I've been doing them for about a year now. So, but I just thought it was beautiful wisdom. So we'll just put that there, okay? So you can see the cosmic energies that are coming, and for all of you, who have your favorite astrologers, please, gain their wisdom as well. But I just had to bring forward that, and the Mayans delivered their knowledge via the planet Venus from a temple they had built, okay, strictly for Venus, for planet Venus. So, and many in the ancient times too considered Venus a bright star like Luna, but the moon, I consider like Venus as a goddess. Ancient times, for the Romans they called her Venus, and Greeks Aphrodite, but I believe in goddess wisdom, mother goddess. I believe in mother goddess. I believe in Luna. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I have a beautiful white egret here. Can you see? Oh my gods and goddesses, look at this kid. No, the sun is shining too. Can you see the bird? I have a beautiful white egret here. And this is not, no, this is a white heron. Can you see? Can you see this white egret there? Oh, the light is shining so bright I can't see through the camera. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I'll have to look up. Look, I hardly have a beautiful white. This is, the egrets are smaller. This is a heron, a white heron. We don't hardly see them come. They stay close to the beach. I mean, on the shoreline beach. They don't come into neighborhoods. But I have seen a white heron out here before. Oh my goodness, can you see? Maybe, I think, can you see? I don't know. See, sometimes looking through the camera, it looks so different when I finally upload the video. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, we'll have to look up totem animal. Oh. We have many blue herons, but this white heron here is gorgeous. I'm sorry, I'm taken aback. I didn't expect that, obviously. Okay, look, positive energy just in my backyard right now. First card in my hand. Okay, let me just take a moment here. We have a heart here. Hematite heart. Oh, how beautiful. I hope you can see that beautiful egret. You know what? Can you see? Let me move this plant. Maybe. I think the plant's in the way. Hold on a moment. You have to see this bird. Can you see the bird now? Yes, you can see the bird now. Okay, I can see the bird eating. Is this magic? Supernatural magic. I think Venus did it. Ay, ay, ay. Look how beautiful. Look how gorgeous. Look how beautiful. This bird, you don't usually see them here. And you don't usually see them on the beach as much. You see a lot of blue herons. They're from the same, they're cousins. And the egrets are smaller. They're like half the size of this. This is I have to look it up. A giant white egret, or look at that. Oh boy, 2 cards coming through, flying through. I didn't pick it, but I don't want to keep this video too long because now I've got caught up with this beautiful magical bird. And look, we got a huge black crow right up there. See, the black crow won't mess with that heron, I'll tell you that. And where the crows are the leaders out here. Oh, how beautiful. See, the pigeons stay away from the crows and all that. Oh, my goodness gracious. How beautiful. Okay, well, let me just calm myself here for the moment. I'm telling you, I've had so much synchronicity lately. You know, I think being in my illness, I was, you know, a lot, I don't know if the word was meditation, but just, had to stay low and keep, you know, I wasn't talking too much, and they sent me a lot of messages. So I have so much coming. How beautiful. You see how beautiful? I love nature, Mother Nature, and the moon, the feminine receptive. They align with each other. It's so important to believe that feminine. See, that crow just came down. But see, the heron is not afraid of the crow. Look at that right in my hand. Heron's not afraid. Heron knows that that I'll just stick my long beak into your crow. Oh, I feel blessed in my crows, how much I love them. Crows are all about that dark, mystic magic that only a high priestess can understand. You know, they're totems from high priestess, but the white heron is gorgeous. See how the, oh, how did that get in my hand? Okay, well, we're letting this happen for the super moon coming through here. We gotta let it fly. We gotta let it fly. Hold on, let me put this Venus card out here, because she came through boldly with my angel video. This is a sign of the heavens, I'm telling you, my friends. How gorgeous. How gorgeous. This bird has never been filmed on my too many cards. Hold on, let me just stay quiet. But this bird has come here before. Just gorgeous. I'm just feeling a good blessing for this reading, for this vernal equinox spring upon us, and for my northern hemisphere friends. Yes, you're going into the winter months now, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh boy, this is beautiful. I asked for a sign. The synchronicity, as I mentioned, has been, you know, sometimes we have to go through profound situations to alert us to, you know, more powerful beginnings, new beginnings. And I know I have gone through a metamorphosis. Look at that crow. I'm just talking to myself right now, really. How gorgeous. It's just, did you see that heron? See all these crows? That heron does not move. Don't worry, I got, see my beak. I'll take you out. Okay, my friends, I'll let it go now, but she's so gorgeous. And how they fly is just so, it's so mystical, because they kind of glide more than they fly, you know. They kind of like do their wing, but then they just glide. They're mystic, they're magical, you know, like all the other birds, the doves and the crows, they got to, you know. But these birds soar. They're gorgeous. All right, my darlings. Well, let's see what the table reading has to say today. We've got some cards on here. The Hierophant has come through, Major Arcana. Okay, we talk about the Hierophant, how, you know, he can marry you. And the Six of Cups. Okay, well, that's beautiful too. Let me just pick up all the cards now before I singularly read each one. But we have Major Arcana the Hierophant already coming through. And actually, where was I? Hold on, let me just consider. Three of Cups now. Okay, well, we have the water emotional element signs coming through. That's nice. Let's just pick them all up. I don't usually do it like that, but I want to. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, happy family life is here as well. Happy family life is here as well. Okay. Alrighty. 10 of Pentacles. And here they're showing the earth. Pentacles, the earth, the coin, the foundation. 9 of Cups. Boy, we have a lot of emotions on this table right now so far. Okay. I don't usually pick up all the cards, but I just feel, oh my goodness gracious. Look, Major Arcana, the sun is here. This is fabulous. Another Pentacle cards with the 2 and the 10. Okay, let's read. Page of Pentacles. Vaya con Dios. Get out with Mother. Get out in nature. Feel that sun vibrate with you. Okay? A pairing is here with that too. Oh, my High Priestess is here. Que bellísima, bellísima. Bellísima. My High Priestess is here. Wonderful. Wonderful. Vaya, vaya, vaya. Oh my goodness. Love is here, no doubt about it. Love is here, no doubt about it. And number 9, Hermit Major Arcana is here. Virgo's card. Okay. Wonderful. We just had that super moon in the sign of Virgo, because my moon sign is Virgo. So it's like the energies are Luna, the moon goddess, you know. I consider the moon a mother goddess. And now, one of the most beautiful cards of the tarot has appeared as well. The Love Affair card. Isn't this beautiful? Wow. And the High Priestess. Oh boy. Beautiful. And my egret's still here. I'll have to call it a heron. You know, those birds almost went extinct because in the 1920s, in the early 19th century, fashionable women loved their feathers, the white feathers in their hats, because, you know, back in those days, men and females wore a lot of hats. And if you had one of those feathers, you were considered, you know, like, you have some plata, you got some coin, you know, to afford to do that. But, you know, they don't do that anymore. They don't kill these beautiful animals for feathers anymore. But I know there's a blessing. I know there's a blessing here, okay? I'm just taking a moment just to say thank you. I really am. You know, I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you, God. You know. Okay. I just have to take a moment and say my own thanks to the beautiful ones. I know I'm blessed. And here we were just, you know, talking about Uranus in the sign of Taurus and ruled by Venus. And here's the Hierophant coming through. Okay, so this is like, you know, a priest, a high priest as well. And he talks about, you know, traditions and, you know, what they do. But, you know, I am one raised Catholic, 1st through 8th grade. You know, valedictorian in my 8th grade class, married in a Catholic church on 11/11. You know, you've heard this before. Look at that crow. I'm sorry, I'm caught up. I should. I'm not going to take away from your reading, but I think they're adding to this reading because this is Mother Nature. We can't script what's just happened here. Okay, we cannot script it, and I feel there's a message. I'm going to have to look up totem animal wisdom of the Great White Egret here. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. But we have Venus coming in through this card. So it's wonderful. It's just time, my friends. It's time for us to really, listen within our hearts, see beauty with our eyes. Even if we're deaf or blind, we can feel with our heart, el corazón. Okay. So don't give up. Never give up. Never give up. And here we have the Six of Cups, the Six of Water signs. Looks like she's in a daydream here too. But the sixes speak of that peace and that harmonizing. Okay. Never giving up. It's like it's like you're in an imaginative way, but you know that your heart is in everything. Okay. Knowing that love is here to conquer. Love rules. And if you believe in love, you can see she's like, how do you say, she's longing for that cosmic karmic relationship. You can see like the on top. Oh, I can't bring it too close, but it's like she's staring. She's got the earth and the water, fire, and all the elements behind her, the stars. Nothing wrong with hoping that the universe brings you your special love. It's like I think it's radiating so much, and that Venus is nonstop on my table is it's just beautiful. Oh, the bird flew away. I missed it. My goodness. Okay. Then we have the Three of Cups here. I really like these cards. I just wish they were lighter in color. I know I say that all the time. But here we have threes, the create number, right? Empress Venus and TAURUS Major Arcana, number 3. No coincidence with that, okay? And this is about, and being sort of like independent with your creativity. Sometimes you don't want to tell too many people what's going on, because unfortunately there's mean people in the world, there's pure, don't want to see you be happy, don't want to see you flourish, don't want to see you have the love of your life. Some people are like that, okay? But with the threes, we're going to move on and create, okay? And not, you can see she's smiling, no worries. Some of us, oh, where's my soulmate? Where's my this? This is not, we don't go there. We wait on the will of heaven, okay? You go within, you lay low, and you wait on the will of heaven, okay? That's how we do it and here on this channel, we're spiritual warriors. We know how to send the darkness back to where they come from. We don't align with the dark forces. But when we do align with the white light, bright light, we wait on God and his messengers to send us. And you see that great white heron came. It has a message for us today. Okay, a message. I've owned this house over 4 years, and I've only seen one of those birds once before, and I was by myself. It was during a reading. So that bird came when I sat down right now to do this special supermoon video in Libra, ruled by Venus. It's fabulous. And then here we have the family. No need to worry, my darlings. Look at this coin that's on the table here. Okay? The 10 of Earth is speaking to us. Just knowing that you have what's in you. Okay? And this speaks of, large amount of money, because the 10 is in the minor arcana is the last number, and 10 speak of supply in large amount. And here we have this, here's Mother Earth, and you can see she's like in the cosmic realm too. So, go within, pray to the beautiful ones, know that it's all, You know, it's how we live in the physical world, but yet how we deal with the spiritual world, or the unknown zone, as we also call it on this channel, okay? Because the unknown zone delivers much beauty, and yet the unknown zone can carry a lot of the negative ones too, okay? The invisible intelligence, aka unknown zone, there's different vibrations, so pay attention, okay? And the 9 of Cups is here. How gorgeous. I just can't believe how many cups has come through. That doesn't usually happen too much. So much water, emotional signs on the table. But now we have 9s, and the 9s speak of those completions. How did you end up here? Are you happy where you are? Well, I hope you're happy, because it looks like there's a little gathering here. Okay? It looks like the sun, and everything is happening for you here. Okay? And unfortunately, with endings, I don't want to use the word, the D word, you know, the divorce word, but if you're feeling that, people write to me often enough, you know, and, you know, I too was married 17 years, 20 years late, but not a spiritual bone in the body for that man. Okay, so I had to exit to do what I do now, you know, feeling positive about how I do it. So if you're in a situation that you're awakening towards your spiritual self, because you know things, you're aware of things, you understand there's invisible intelligence out there, the dark and the light, yet we call it the balance, like Libra, okay, the balance of and harmonizing with peace and grace, love, diplomatic ways to find fairness in your life, okay? And if that means you're going to do it for yourself, more justice for you then, okay? Because Libra is about partnerships. Okay. But now, this card speaks about completions and endings. So for those of you who, you know who you are, you've written to me about, I'm not happy in my marriage, blah, blah, blah. They don't believe, they don't, I understand, I can relate. You just go within, you meditate, and you let the messages come for you. If it's time for, you know, a holy exit, okay, as we call it, right? A holy exit, sometimes to get away from the negativity, we call it a holy exit, then please do so, okay? Because Venus has come through my table so much in the last 2 years, and look, she just came on Sunday, my Angels Bring Loving Miracles video. I thought it was cute and funny in a way, you know, like she brought comedy to me, because like, how did I expect her to come through? But don't worry, because there's more to life than being in an awful relationship, especially if one is saying, you can't do that, you can't do that, right? You just say, just watch me, just watch me, just watch me, okay, my friends? And you say it with beauty in your heart, okay? Divorce is never fun, but then at the end, I know after my divorce, we became better friends, actually, okay? Because he realized, you know, he realized that I had nothing to hurt him, and other people came through that did, okay? And who we have here, the Sun Star, our sun's right here, Leo in La Casa. So we have fire action now. That's what we want, that balance, right? We have feminine receptive of the highest grand, Venus and Luna, right? The brightest, well, Venus is a planet, but they call it the brightest stars, in especially in the ancient times, you know, they could see the brightest star was Venus and Luna, okay? And again, you know, like the Mayan followed planet Venus very, very well. She has a lot to say, but see, the balance is here with now the Sun Star, okay? And that's what we want. We want this love and joy. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, and look, this is Ciro Marchetti's Gateway to the Divine Tarot. Okay. And look what we have in the center here. The scales of balance of Libra. Isn't that hot stuff? We have Saggy. Oh, and Temperance. Temperance, Libra, and Sagittarius. Fire Sagittarius. And the Temperance card is that beautiful card. Also by Jupiter. Ruled by Jupiter too, I think. But look at that. So we got some synchronicity going on here with the sun coming through and Libra being highlighted for that partnership of love. And the sun star also speaks of that love and harmonizing and healing. And without the sun, we wouldn't have what we have, right? We couldn't have all the beautiful harvest of grains and heat. You know, we couldn't exist without our powerful sun of vitality. This is grand. This is beautiful. I like when this happens like this. That's why I like to pick random cards, because this is how we do it. And this is all about having, you know, success in life, but it's about spirit force source too. And you can see the sun, how Ciro painted the sun in the center and all the planets that revolve around our sun star. This is about staying determined with your will and your authority, okay? This is like, you can see how the shaman here, or the priest, let's say the priest, because we received the Hierophant already, who's a high priest as well. But let's just, they're from two different texts, but let's just take his energy here, okay? And we've already talked about the Hierophant, who is Taurus's Major Arcana Card. Taurus Ruled by our beautiful Venus as well. Okay, so I have the energy here of male action with the sun and the Hierophant. And here we have the beauty of our feminine receptive Venus. Okay. So Venus comes through powerfully now. Coming through. Don't give up on you. Find that power. Find that balance. Let's just say keep that balance alive, okay? In the sign of Libra. Do not think that you cannot succeed, okay? And be justified. Be justified in how you speak to others, okay? Be justified. And in case for some of you are ending a situation, and it, you know, it speaks of partnerships, but this could be a partnership in business, okay? It could be a partnership, you know, not so much romance, but because we do have the Hierophant who can marry us, and Taurus is that father figure who loves his children. But it's time, really. It's time to just keep that balance. Everything in balance. If anything, I can say how to live your life, it's in balance, okay? Because there's good, there's bad, and there's ugly. You know, like we talk, good, bad, ugly, good, bad, or however it is, ugly, bad, good. You know, wherever you are in the energy of life, and we talk about the pyramid, the triangle pyramid, the most powerful type of energy. That's why they built the pyramids that way, to have that transformer go up to the sun and all the stars. It still exists today, thousands of years later. Don't give up on you and keep that balance, okay? And here we have another two, speaking of balance. Okay, and it looks like this, we've got the Wheel of Fortune showing, and we have Virgo, no, Capricorn, coin, Pentacles. Okay, so we have sort of like, I don't like to use the word the Fool, the Zero card, the Fool. I like to use the word spiritual initiate, okay? And the spiritual initiate is on his cycle, and he's got water all around him. It's kind of unique why they painted water when this is an earth coin card, but that's okay, right? We think of Earth as Mother Nature surrounded by the oceans, right? Isn't Mother Nature, I think, 80% all water? But we have these two, this pairing, speaking of the pentacles. So please watch your coin, watch how you handle money, okay, as well. Because that's the balance of money, your finances. You know, that's the sadness. Sometimes people, you know, overspend when it's not necessary, okay? But let's keep moving here. And now we have another coin card. This is fascinating to me, all the coin cards coming through today. And now we have the Page of Pentacles, and pages are already in the castle. We like to call it like that. But they're the young blood of the castle. And so they're the young blood of the castle. But they're in the castle, okay? But they're speaking of that, you know, there can be success in finances. You know, lay it down right. Water those trees to grow that fruit, those flowers. Heal Mother Earth. Help heal Mother Earth. Mother Earth needs healing. She takes care of us so much. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep moving here. Mother Earth. And how about this two? The most beautiful. The Two of Cups is really the most beautiful besides the Lover's card. This is it. This is a pair of people who truly do love each other. And this is a union that is meant to be. It really is. It's meant to be. And it could be a union of friends too. It could be that. But this is, you know, for this reading with Libra balance, ruled by planet Venus, I have to say this is a union of the love affair that is meant to be. And whether you're in it now or you're longing for it, again, the most beautiful situations happen when the universe sends it, when it's cosmic planned by them. You know, just like you see how animated I became with seeing that huge white heron come through. I have to call it heron because egrets are small. And you don't see them very often, the white herons in here on Florida. I mean, I've seen that bird now the second time ever, but you don't see them very often. I don't know where they stay. Like the gray herons, they're all over the place. You see them always on the beach. You see them, but this large white babies. Did you see those two doves just bang each other? Oh, what are you doing, sillies? What are you doing, sillies? I think they're happy. I just fed them, so this is beautiful. And see, we have this Hierophant card that I speak can marry you. Yeah, this is definitely a love affair come to, you know, the cosmic realm has sent in, wanting you to believe, 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 and create, harmonize within, peace and harmony. Have peace and harmony with yourself first. Create what you want. There's coin on the table to supply all your wants and needs. The Nine of Cups is here. But if you need to exit or complete something, please do so, because look what I'm holding in my hand. Okay? Look what I'm holding. Get out in nature. Walk on nature. Walk on Mother. Don't give up on her. Okay? And if you can grow, you know, have some plants and love earth, put some seeds down, it's fabulous. And then we go within to the beautiful, again, Hermit card. And I think that's what's important too, is for us to go within, you know, when, call it meditative time, quiet power time, however you like to call it, but the most, I don't know if it's the word technique I'm looking for, but just what you do over and over again for positive sake, you know, like exercise. You keep doing it over for healing and gaining strength, strong for your body. This is what the Hermit wants to, you know, like be devoted to your causes humanitarian courses. This is Virgo's moon. You can see the Virgo glyph that the Hermit has there. But it's like going within. I think the universe, and here we have the sun here, cosmic, nothing like the sun star, okay? Nothing like the Luna, nothing like the planet. We are so unique. You know, we have these scientists, geniuses, who continue to look for life somewhere else, but I wish they would help heal what's going on here first. You know what I mean? But some people, as scientists, they want to look out to the future and out, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if they could take those same energies and bring it down here to Earth, that I think it would be better. But here we have the Libra saying, keep that balance. Keep that balance. That two. Keep the balance. There's this relationship that's here for us. And it's here already. And if you have not met yet, it's here already. Is what I keep hearing in my head. It's here. It's here. Like the Libra scales showed up. It's here. It's here. So just groom yourself correctly. You know, meditate. Go into quiet power time. Know that it's here already. It's waiting to show itself. Okay? And that my High Priestess is here. Number 2 card as well. Major Arcana number 2. I got goosebumps right now. I'm just like, oh my goodness. How beautiful. I love the High Priestess. And the Priestess is all about the moon. So, what a nice reading, really. And the sun is here. This is really, this is like a really, how do you say, organic reading. Well, all my readings are organic, but this organically is tapping the synchronicity of what I wanted to do to read for this supermoon in Libra coming with the vernal equinox right on the 21st. So it's like spring is coming for us in the northern hemisphere, and for all my southern hemisphere friends, you know, we love you. Come visit us. But anyway, it never gets cold down there, but well, it does in some places. But and the High Priestess is here to, you know, bring your emotions into being very instinctual. So this affair here, this coupling, instinctively know each other. And instinctively, so we have the feminine, the male, and this coupling. Let's put them in the middle. How about that? Okay. This coupling here is meant to be, it's cosmically arranged. Okay. And yes, she could be the High Priestess. He could be the Sun Lord. You know, the mystics, the mystic realm. Together, you're a force of nature. Together, you're a force of nature. And it's wonderful. Wonderful. And we've got the Hierophant here. Another Venus love factor with Taurus. I have to do this video now with you know, the planet Uranus in Taurus for the next 7 years. Taurus ruled by Venus. I'm serious. Something going on. Venus in La Casa. Like the Mayan always follow her. We need to pay attention. Isn't that beautiful though, my friends? Very good. And the Hermit is here too. My moon is in Virgo, but you know, it's just like they want some. You got to go within. You have to, like this coupling right here. Now that I have, you know, let's consider her like a priestess. Let's consider him like a sun lord. You know, they know the mystic. They know They know the secrets of life that they keep to themselves. Remember, we don't want to share too much unless we can believe in the other to share with, okay? But the Hermit always speaks of going within, okay? Going within, not giving up on you, okay? And it's like you can teach then by example, because you've done, you know, let's just consider she's done her High Priestess wisdom. She's gone within, because, you know, as a priestess, you have to go within. You have to be very secretive. We've talked about that, like being a magician or a High Priestess. You're pretty much always on your own, okay? And you like it that way. You like it that way, okay? Because that's how you learn your mystic wisdom, okay? But, and this is more of like, and the Virgin speaks of a young female, you know, it's like a virgin in the respect, not yet involved in this kind of love affairs, but this is time to really concentrate on what you truly want. And if it's this that I'm holding in my hand, then you got to start with this, you know, okay? You got to go within. You got to love your core. You got to love your soul. You got to love it. You got to love who you are and believe in who you are. You got to believe, you know, and I'm just holding because the cards came through, but you got to believe that you can recognize the mystics, the wisdom, the metaphysics of the planet. And as the sun energy, okay? Remember, Leo ruled by the sun. No one else ruled, but Leo also that father figure, okay? So just believe. But that Libra is right here in the center. What are the statistical odds of that, huh? It's beautiful. And you can see like the sun stars shining right here in that, their cups. If you can see how the cups, I can't, they said, when I bring the cards too close, people say, oh no, we can't see. But if you can see that cup is there, holding, and the sun is shining through. I don't know, maybe that could be Luna in the middle too, up above. You know, I love when I see Luna during the day. Isn't she beautiful when you can see her during the day? I love that. Obviously, it's only when she's kind of full you can see. But here we go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Gods and goddesses, look how gorgeous. And, you know, I love to pick a rune, so let's pick a rune. Where are we at? 47. Woohoo! Ah, I know my videos get so long, but I can't help it. Oh, no, we got a little blue jay down there. I love the birdies. Okay, so let's see what we picked. Oh, my goodness. I can't see it yet, but I don't know how I picked it. Let's just see. Ah, okay. I think this is known as strength. Dun, 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 dun. No, opening. Woohoo! Opening. 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 Fire. Torch. Okay, so hold on. So let me pick this up here. The sun of fire is here. Our sun. Oh, fire energy. Okay, so this is the rune of opening. Okay. I'm not gonna, yeah. Israfel. Opening. This is, hold on a second. I think I picked it reversed though. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, let me, what did I do here? I think I picked it like that. Okay, so I picked it reversed. Okay. Okay, it says here, expect a darkening of the light in some situation or relationship. A friendship may be dying, a partnership, a marriage, or some... Whoa, wait a minute. We were talking about that with the 9 card. Oh, the 9. Here we go. The 9 card. A friendship may be dying, a partnership, a marriage, or some aspect of yourself that is no longer appropriate to the person you are now becoming. Reversed, this rune points to the death of a way of being that is no longer valid and puts you on notice that failure to face up consciously to that death would constitute a loss of opportunity. And this rune's name is Kano, K-A-N-O, Kano or Kano. And this relates to Archangel Israfel, which is an angel that's come to me. Obviously, I wrote it down many times. I pretty much started my Angels Bring Loving Miracles with Israfel too. Kano reverse calls for giving up gladly the old and being prepared to live for a time empty. It calls for developing inner stability and carries the warning not to be seduced by the momentum of old ways while waiting for the new to become illuminated in its proper time. Well, let's illuminate this and turn this dealy around here, okay? We got the Hierophant here who can marry you. We got the High Priestess saying, don't worry, sugar, we got all this. Okay, sugars. Now remember, we don't drink, we don't speak gender specific here, so male, female, you can relate to these beautiful energies in my hand, okay? So let's just read the opening fire torch with it being now not reversed. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. Okay, my darling, so stay serious and clear intent and concentrate. Okay? Go within. Go into that meditative quiet power time, like the hermit. You got to go within. These kind of, when you meet that person's or persona that they want you to become, or you will meet, you got to go within. You just have to. Okay. Kind of the rune of the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. One of the 13 cycle runes, the protection offered by Kano is this: the more light, here we have, the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your own conditioning. In relationships, there now can be a mutual opening up, which you may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. So in case if this number 9 card speaks of like a little ending or completion, but maybe it's to bring you both back again into wholeness, okay? And that could also mean like a mother-daughter relationship, father-son, or, you know, your parents and you. But that the Two of Cups is here obviously speaks of a love affair, okay? So we want to find that when we speak of soulmates, it's because you all carry that same light of love, okay? So in relationships, there can now be a mutual opening up, which may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Okay, so look at that. Here we have that. So recognize on the other you exist at the perfect center, okay, at the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are that center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. How beautiful, my darling. Okay, so you go within and you know that the cosmic forces only want the best for us, and they want you to align with what they send our way. Okay, my darling, so don't give up on you. There's a lot to grow with. And Venus, embrace the love of the Venus. Create. Feel positive in your futures. Don't go out a day without feeling that passion and that beauty and that love and that fertility and that harmonious balance that is all offered by our goddess Venus. Okay, don't give up on you. Just keep on loving you. And not ego. We're not speaking. When you become spiritual, you don't come from the ego. Okay, the ego only thinks to move forward, but we don't think conceited thoughts. We give it up to spirit. We give it up to the love of God. We give it up to the universe, and we know that then we can believe in what's to come for us, because something beautiful is just. And this super moon, please, my darlings, make something happen fabulous for yourselves. Okay, it's all here. I love you all. Take care. Ciao.